It's funny, I switched immediately from, that's a goal. Yep, that was kind of rude to interrupt me while I was talking. What's going on, everybody? Matthew Snow's the Goal Crease Guardian. Normally, this would be a juice box game. It's not. Let's go. Alright, if you watched my last video, which is linked up here by the way, you'd know that I wasn't super thrilled with the game. I played okay, but we lost 6-0, not great. Well, this is the game immediately following. I got off the ice, talked to my buddy who was supposed to be playing for Mitten in this game. He said that I could throw his pads on and play. I've wanted to use the Bowers in this league, so here we go. I'm in the Bowers, I'm playing for Mitten, and I'm playing against Lucent, who I haven't beat at all that I remember. So a goal for us to start it off is a good thing. Let's see if I can actually hold on to it this time. The last time I played against these guys, lost it with just under a minute to go. So I want to do better than that. It's funny, I switched immediately from, that's a goal. Yep, that was kind of rude to interrupt me while I was talking. Breakaway, he comes in, rips this glove side high, good shot. Not a whole lot I'm gonna really do there, depth was decent. Just a good shot, but it is worth noting that that's the second time he's done that on a breakaway recently, so maybe I should know he's going there next time. But like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, coming right from my CCMs to these Bowers is a big difference. These are much stiffer, much firmer. The pucks come off of the blocker so much harder, which is really, really nice. But there's a difference in how I move in these. It's kind of interesting just on the ice. Especially sliding around just because of how they're built. There's a difference, and I could feel it right away here. So that was something that was a bit different and pretty interesting. You can see I'm doing a lot of sliding around here, just honestly trying to get used to feeling these pads a little bit and feeling the differences in them from mine. Like, it's a steep change when you go from something super soft to something much firmer. But I'm definitely not disliking it. It's just very, very unusual right now. Ooh, got caught drifting there. Probably could have gained a half a step of depth there. He goes back against the grain. Good shot, good idea, but he hits a post. A little bit more depth and a little bit more controlled save for me, or save selection for me rather. Probably makes that less dangerous, just because I could have sealed up with like one knee down, have him hit me in the glove or the pad, something like that.
Oh my God.
All right, one period down. We have got a lot of offense going. 17-9 the shots on goal. So I'm not quite as busy as I just was, which is both good and bad. Like, I want to get some work in these pads, but also it's nice to not be just leaned on to keep the game anywhere close. But a couple of good saves here. This puck is directed on, and the nice thing about these pads, how well they seal, I'm able to just sit there and let him constantly rip that off of my pad and know that like it's not gonna flex, it's not gonna move around and give up any kind of any kind of goal that I don't want to give up. That's something that HockeyReviews.ca has talked about with his thigh testing, the thigh rise testing, and quick goals back to back for both sides. That was a rip. He cut across, got into some traffic, and then ripped it off the far post. Like, that's just a good shot. I don't know that I can be mad at it. And that's a really sneaky idea. This is the only place that these pads kind of like, I can feel the difference, and it maybe makes it a little bit harder on me. They're a little bit stiffer, so getting those knees down and making that save is a little bit different. In reality, I just have to seal it harder. Like, I dropped kind of soft and didn't get sealed up on the ice, so that's going to cause a problem. You can see that the next time they come down, I'm very conscious of how hard I'm driving down to make sure that that puck doesn't sneak underneath me again, because that's not good. And also, just like that, we're down 3-2 somehow. So, whoops. Oh, what a glove. Big stop. Good sneaky try to go back behind the back there to beat me on the short side. They're really good at that kind of stuff. And this is a really nice breakaway. Come in, a little bit more flow to this one, and you can see he tries to elevate it. Just a good blocker save. One of the things that I really like about this blocker is how balanced it feels on my hand. It just feels like it's in a good spot all the time. And so it's just really easy to kind of present it in a good spot, which is what I did there. And so now we're through two. Not my busiest game. 21 shots through two. Whoops, dropped that. And we're just gonna get, there we go. And yep, we're ready. Okay, third period underway. Like I said, not my busiest. Made a few good saves. Given up probably 2 goals I wouldn't like to give up, but that's the nature of the beast when you switch pads and come right back out 10 minutes later. but also, just right now, I want to make sure that I'm making saves and keeping this score where it is so that we have a chance to win, because we are pretty effectively dominating offensively and just not finding a way to get a ton of goals, which, to this goalie's credit, he has done an awesome job keeping them off the board. Good defensive pressure on that breakaway. That one, I was prepared to play him just going to his backhand, to be perfectly honest, because of all the pressure that he had. I just didn't think he'd be able to do anything else. Whoop, nice little toe drag. Toe drag and a breakout, love that. Woo, post. Another post. Oh, good stop. That's a blocker save that I love. The way that that puck comes off of this blocker and just shoots away is something that I don't have in my my CCM anymore. It's just too worn in. And a third toe-up glove save. I love the old school toe-up windmill. Just really, really nice looking. Good bounce back saves though. The deflections for Mitten is just something that is really next level on some of these other teams. Maybe not the most efficient way to get over there, but I made the save nicely with my shoulder, so that's good. Empty net now, about a minute left, trying to close this one out, and that's not gonna happen quite yet. You can see through the traffic, so I get out, I'm in fine position here. He's a left-handed shot, and you can see I just am not quite there. That's a good shot, but I have to make that save. There was enough of a lane that I could see it. I probably have got to make that save, especially in a game that's, you know, a 1-goal lead. I don't want to make us try and score again with under a minute left. That's just no good. Unless we do it, then it's all right. Nice to have a little bit of offense backing you up. One last kind of push there off the face-off, and we'll get away with it. That's for sure. We'll take that. So there you go. Back-to-back games, 2 different sets of pads. That doesn't happen all that often, at least for me. I have 1 set of pads that I can really use at this point in time. But it was a pretty decent effort. 4 goals against wasn't great. The goals I gave up were kind of iffy, but I made a couple of nice saves in there as well. Overall, just, you know, nice to get the Bowers out there in this environment as opposed to the Friday night environment, just because it's a little bit different hockey, a little bit better skate, and, you know, I still felt comfortable in them, which was really, really nice, because that was something I was worried about going from my CCM to the Bowers, the different boot, the way that the pad's built. Like I was worried that if I got it and brought it to a level like this, I wouldn't be as happy. But I definitely really enjoyed it. I think that it's a transition that was easy for me. I felt I moved really well. I just didn't make saves all the time, which is a whole other issue that I probably need to work on at some point, that stopping pucks thing. It's kind of what I'm here for, I think. Pretty sure. But anyway, it was good. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please head down below. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought of this game. And while you're down there, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're pushing. I want to be able to get there sometime in the summer if possible. I know it's a lofty goal, but got to set some goals sometimes. So if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing it. I would love for you to do it so you don't miss out on any of the videos. I've got next game up is the outdoor final at Clark Park. That's really exciting. Then we'll close out Juice Box's season and the Polar Bear season soon after. And then we still have playoffs to go. So lots of exciting hockey coming to the channel. I can't wait to bring it all to you. And I hope to see you guys for the next video.